Clothing brands using ChatGPT, they're 3 months ahead of you every week. So in this video, I'm gonna show you the exact ChatGPT workflow we use to help small brands punch way above their weight, no fluff, just 10 moves that you can steal right now today. So by the end of this video, you'll have a plug and play system to not only find winning ad angles in minutes, not months, turn your brand voice into a machine that actually writes for you, and ship campaigns weekly with the precision of a 7-figure team. Think of this as your brand operating system, powered by ChatGPT. Hit play, print money, go design. So most clothing brand owners, they say AI doesn't sound like us. That's because the AI doesn't actually know you. Now, real quick history on this, okay? So ChatGPT 5, as of this recording, has already been released. What's the difference between all of the other models and 5? Well, honestly, it's probably very confusing because you saw like 4.0 and mini, and one did research, and one did creative, and one did code, and it's just all over the place. ChatGPT 5 is basically all of that into one. So it's one single AI tool that you can use, and it will actually, and I think that's probably the best part, is it will use whichever level that you are asking a question. It will go into that level. For example, if you're using code, they'll go find that model and actually use the code. Or if you're looking for deep research, it will find it. So ChatGPT 5 is basically all of that wrapped into one, so you don't have to switch back and forth and wonder what to do because everybody was confused. Also, it's typically a little bit faster. Is that better? I don't know. There's actually mixed results on it. But if you get nothing else out, it's ChatGPT 5. It should be a lot less confusing for you. But most of the problems that they have is that people do not create a master brand brain. You need to create a document and then reuse that forever. So a couple of things that you need to do as a brand owner, right? You need an origin story, your values, words that you would never use. And so here is a prompt that I would use, exactly what I do here, and I actually would just use the text option or the voice option here. So interview the founder to capture brand DNA, customers, catalogs, proof, voice and styles, offers, constraints, auto-synthesize and synthesize a one-page voice card plus 10 bullet point claims and export this as a PDF, and then you can upload this to every single product. The main thing that you need to do, though, is to save this as a PDF and reuse it and upload it every single time. You just want to have this as something that you can work through and that you can actually reference back to as well. All right, so a couple of inputs to include: your origin story, values, words to never use, your customer avatar, which for that, please use the struggling avatar. This is what it kind of looks like here. This struggling avatar, this is a document that we've already created. You can go ahead and plug that in there as well. So give all of that information to your GPT. If you want the customer avatar document, go ahead and comment the word avatar down below and we will send it to you. Use that document as kind of the Bible there. You want to put in your product catalog and materials, fit notes, price ranges, visual style, so fonts, color, hex codes, mood, keywords. Also want to look at your shipping policy, shipping speed, returns, warranties, constraints, what you never promise, what you would never do. And then this is exactly the prompt that I would use. Interview the founder, capture the brand DNA, the customers, the catalog, everything I said there. I would copy and paste this and just literally put that inside of there. It's going to come back and prompt you and ask you these questions. You're going to need to fill this out. Again, this is one of those things where you got to do it one time, and it's going to be very helpful for you, and then you can use it, save this PDF, and then reference back to it again. Hey, also, I wanted to say a quick hey, howdy, and hello. So my name is Aaron, and alongside my business partner, Christian, we've built this channel for you, clothing brand owners, so that you can take the knowledge and build the businesses you deserve to change you and your family's lives. In the last 12 months, we've helped over 300 clothing brands grow and scale online. And if you found any value in this video so far, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you do not miss out on any of the latest content, and it really does help us. If you do this in the next 3 seconds, I'll share with you my favorite song right now. All right, so for this next concept, I want to shape how the AI works for you, not just who you are. Let's just say your output isn't bad, the instructions are. So you got to iterate an output into a canvas, okay? Now, if you're not familiar with Canvas, you should be, and it will pull up the canvas here and it will actually allow you to edit what's going on in real time. So this is more of the prompting on the left-hand side, and on the right, I can live edit everything that's going on. So very helpful for anything that you're doing, whether you're writing code, whether you're writing copy, whether you're updating your ads, because you want to have your own input into this. you have to perfect this until it's, I say perfect. So then ask the AI to write the system prompt that would have produced it first try. Prompt outline here that you should use. This is what I would prompt inside of there. I would say iterate 3 to 5 passes in Canvas, extract the system prompt, paste it into, you could post it into Notion or Google Doc, you can post it into anything, ads, emails, etc. Reuse before every similar task, do not skip. This is a repeatable, copy that, repeatable lever. The cool thing here is this is your actual IP that you can reference back to every single time. Okay, so a prompt outline here. This is a system prompt for use. Draft a product page for us using a brand voice card. Make this tighter, so 6th grade reading level. Most people do not read above a 6th grade reading level in the United States, or probably most countries. Remove clichés, add 3 sensory lines about the actual fabric you can get into and replace that line with whatever you would like. So now write the system prompt that would generate this output every single time. Make sure to save this as your system prompt. And again, the cool thing here is this becomes your actual IP. And here's the truth, most brand owners get stuck. It's normal. The winners seek answers and find help. And that's exactly what we're offering for you right now with a free strategy call. You can schedule a call with us. In 45 minutes, my team and I can show you the exact framework we have used to scale clothing brands for over the last 10 plus years. So if you don't want to spend the next few months or years guessing, check out the link in the description down below. Schedule a time that works best for you. And obviously spots are limited, so go do that right now. One of the next things that you need to do is to make sure to do an AI market sweep. All right, so this one is pretty straightforward. I would very simply put this here. Pull reviews and form quotes for a category. Extract plans and desires, plus words to potentially steal. I say steal, you could borrow. Any red flags, and then rank 12 ad hooks by relevance. So all you need to do is paste the top phrases into your claims bank, literally Google Doc, highlight these as the 3 hot words or map them however you'd like, and then map them through a warm hooks ads. So you're probably wondering, what is a warm hook ad or what is a warm hook angle? So warm hooks, very simple. Ad structure, scroll stopping. The warm structure for ad angles or ad hooks is W is for weird, or make sure it's more of like a pattern break. A, there's aspirational belief or identity, a reason to believe something, a proof mechanism. M is a minimum risk, so making it easy, safe, kind of the next step. The next thing you want to look at too is the prompt outline. So you want to generate, basically I've said at this point 8, it could be however you'd like, but 8 warm hooks, 15-second scripts per product, each with 1 weird visual, something that's gonna break it up really. There's a lot of examples that you can pull through. We have a ton of them inside of Foreplay. So this is a Foreplay board, just giving some creative examples. Obviously this is just a general one, and so these are all kind of images, but there's different examples of what to do for video. If you want that, just comment the word Foreplay down below. I will send that over to you. One of the other things that you need to make sure that you do though is have 1 aspirational line, 1 mechanism, and 1 minimum kind of risk call to action, more of a soft call to action of just like, hey, shop now, but it's more of a soft call to action towards the end of the video. What you need to actually do, so pick your top 3 hooks, record 3 UGC or user-generated content variations each, launch with different call to actions, whether that's free shipping, whether that's buy one, get one, whatever the offer may be, and then track that. One other thing you need to do, and I'm gonna talk about these a little bit later, is a GPT. So this is our clothing offer equation GPT, and basically all it will do, or can do, is specifically break down what works inside of your clothing brand. So you have certain mechanisms inside of your business of why something is working or not working, and this offer equation, this framework, will give you an objective number to everything that you're doing within your business. So the very first thing that you're going to do inside of here, inside of the GPT, is literally click diagnose my brand using the clothing offer framework. It's going to ask you specific questions about your business. For example, it's going to talk through the brand positioning. It's going to talk about performance metrics. Hopefully you have those available. If not, got to start somewhere. Strategic priorities, and then constraints. The clothing offer equation is built off of a very simple formula. This is kind of the first iteration, if you will. So it was S times QF, so style and aspirations, times quality and fit confidence, divided by your waiting time, shopping friction, and then price sensitivity. So this was the actual equation before we turned it into a GPT. Now you can give all those prompts, all of those answers, and this will spit out an actual score for you. The next thing that you want to do is take that score and basically circle the bottom two numbers that you have, the areas of weakness in your business, and ask the GPT to give you an actionable step or actionable plans to make the changes in your business. I guess what's cool about this is it will hit the lowest hanging fruit, but it will also hit the ones that have the highest impact. So biggest impact with lowest amount of effort to make the biggest moves in your business. If you want the clothing offer equation, this GPT, just comment the word clothing down below and I will send this over to you. All right, so this is a very simple concept. You need to save each one of your outputs as canvases. Chat directly with the actual doc. So as I was doing earlier, I'm gonna go back to the Canvas system. This is the prompt that I would use right here. All right, so create campaign canvases with sections for product pages, UGC scripts, reels, hooks, emails, ad headlines, and retailer pitch. You can say that, you can put that however you like. Save each section as its own canvas for an iteration. So basically you're gonna go back and forth and iterate on the actual canvases from all of the information that you already have given it. If you try to jump to this part of the video and just try to update copy or UGC scripts or anything, it's not gonna work. Again, you have to have the AI understand who you are and who your brand is, as well as the inputs for the AI to be consistent in your voice. All you need to do is keep everything in one canvas, edit it all in one place, don't restart the chat, and after the final pass, ask ChatGPT to write this single system prompt that would generate the full stack next time. So that way everything is in one spot and you can copy and paste it. Now, if you want the exact prompts that I'm using, just comment the word ChatGPT down below and I'll send you all the prompts that we're talking about in this video right now. So one thing that I would tell you, and probably should put this at the very beginning of the video, is you should pay for ChatGPT. If you are using the free version, then you're probably gonna get stuck very quickly because you're gonna run out of the ability to do a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about. So pay the 20 bucks. It's cheaper than going to eat it like even McDonald's. The most important part here is that I want you to create custom GPTs for every single role on your team. Turn your best system prompts into tools your team taps into daily. And even if your team is literally just you need to have GPTs and you can create GPTs. A couple of them that I have listed here: product page polisher, GPT, paste any product, returns clean, on voice product pages, great. UGC script coach, feed you 10 hooks, beats, shot list, music, like all of that stuff into one spot. The clothing offer equation, that's a GPT you can use for your own business. Just take what we have and apply it to your business, give it the information. Again, you've got to have the first prompts to make that work. Supplier negotiator GPT. I may create this, I haven't created it yet, but I think that you should for your brand. So polite, firm emails about MOQs, lead times, price breaks, anything that's going on. Like, again, it would be great to have a supplier negotiator because you're gonna need that and you're the one running all of this. And whether you have a team of 50 or a team of 5 or just you, it doesn't matter, build these and each one of the team members or yourself can make this even better. Merch calendar GPT, builds drop calendars with milestones and content beats. Really, you need that. Why you should do this, I even wrote this when I was looking at this, why you should do this. Not only do the tools save you times, but custom GPTs save you days and it scales you much, much faster with way less headache as you're building this thing out. A couple of things to do for this. Wrap your best system prompts into, and this is exactly what I would use, so copy this. Wrap your best system prompts into custom GPTs, define inputs, outputs, and guardrails, test with the 5 inputs, then share with your team or share it with yourself. All right, so my only ask for you is this. Don't binge this and bounce. Don't just watch this and leave. Habit stack this. Every single morning, update one of your canvases. Ship one asset and continue to build on this. Codify one system prompt for everything. Do that for the next 30 days and you'll feel like you've hired a complete ghost team. It's honestly going to change your business if you do this, if you use it. All right, so you have all this information, you know what to do with UGC, you have the prompts, you have the GPTs. The next thing that you need to do is put gasoline on the fire. Go watch this video on Instagram ads right here next. All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. We will see you next time, and P.S. make sure you subscribe.